Hi, this is Aashish Vaishnava. I'm a golf course designer, master planner. Today I'm here in the sunshine state of Florida and I'm on my way to TGL, but I'm not alone as you can see. I have my friend Arnoud Gust from
Correct.
from Netherlands.
Hi.
Hi. Arnoud, let's hear from you who you are, what you do.
I have an indoor golf facility in the Netherlands where I have the opportunity to coach and to teach and to educate people in golf. I came to the PGA show in Orlando where I met you to get a broad perspective on everything that's happening in the golf industry. Because a few months ago we started in the Netherlands a specific association just for the virtual golf part of it. And looking at the PGA show in 2026 and, of course, where we're going, TGL, I mean, technology in golf or in other sports now is unthinkable that it will go away. It has added value, as you often say.
Yeah.
And what I think that is different nowadays is that I am a former software infra specialist, and I've worked in IT banking and IT systems for a long time. And working on that, you had to communicate with a whole lot of platforms and different banks or in different manners, and it's all about how the communication is going with IT, and that's why we started the association, because I think that this business is adding value towards every sport,
Yeah.
and how to get a different audience to play sports. It has so many possibilities.
Great. Thank you. So, the best part of the PGA show this time, what I realized, I would say 40%, correct me if I'm wrong, 40% of the booths, or maybe less, were all about virtual golf, simulators, launch monitors, indoor sports, indoor golf to be more precise. So I could see golf is going indoor as well, big way.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yep. I think that since 2020,
Mhm.
um, a lot of people, especially in the US, a lot of people started to play on simulators in their garage or
Yeah.
at home, or at least had the ability to create something where they could practice and do stuff at home. And then this entire community became, within a year, something that a lot of people were suddenly into the sport and trying it on a virtual platform. And since 2020, I reckon since 2023, 24 to 26, what I've heard in America is that from several indoor facilities, we now have more than 2,000 indoor facilities. There are so many people now playing a league or a game on the virtual golf system, that is from indoor locally to a club where they have indoor facilities. And as we saw also this week, you have the new ranges, golf ranges.
Yeah.
So golf clubs are creating a different environment now, not just outdoors, but also looking for an indoor facility or technology being integrated into their range.
Yeah. So what I mean to say is the tech part is now being used heavily in golf. Not only earlier, the tech was used mainly if you for high performing or high performance
Yeah,
athletes, right? Where they can see their swing speed, club head speed, work on their swing and all that. But now I think it's getting more towards all that data plus entertainment,
correct,
right?
correct.
So you can still see whatever, if you want that data to be more relevant to you, you can look at it. But if you don't want to look at the minor aspects of it, you can look at how far you have hit. Like for example, when we were there at the Clement National, where we have in range, right? It was so much fun. We all were there, and even like you're a good player than me, but it was so much fun, right?
Well,
So
actually, they created something that could be fun for the both of us,
exactly,
and that is different now than it was before.
yeah,
Normally, say 2 years ago, we would be on the range, and there was technology or not. But if there was technology, we could see, hey, we hit it different, and we're aiming for something. But the playing field wouldn't be leveled out
yeah,
because InRange thought about their system and how to engage. You can have a average golfer to a better golfer, and it would just make the target smaller or bigger,
yeah,
so that we both can do well.
yes,
And with everything in sports, and especially with this technology type, we can do so much with the data. But how to get people interested in the game, or starting to play the game, or come back, is only if we have fun
yeah,
together.
exactly.
It's not just because you hit the ball and then think, ah, this is everything I want to do.
Making golf fun is the key
Correct?
to get more people into the game of golf.
Totally agree.
You cannot, I've been talking about how intimidating golf is because of the history and it's being expensive. It's only for the elite. But I think the trend is changing now. Especially people are getting into golf through mini golf courses, which we are doing. And we are the pioneers in India taking mini golf forward. And I started that only because I felt the first step to golf is mini golf, right? The putting part of it. Anybody can play it. You don't need to be a golfer. The learning
Correct?
curve is so easy. That's the only sport I would say which you can play with your mom, dad, grandparents, and if you're a parent with your kid, irrespective of the age. It's so much fun,
Correct?
right? So we played mini golf. We had so much fun.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
that way, it's very interesting that how now people have realized, and especially in the industry of golf, that let's make golf fun, let's make it more entertaining, let's get more non-golfers into the game. Otherwise, the industry cannot grow, right? We have certain limitations of having certain area requirements for a bigger golf courses, but that does not mean that we cannot do in a smaller format. We can still do that. And there are mini golf courses now, driving ranges, and driving ranges with technology is a blessing. So even if you have a short range, you don't need to see your ball landing there. Even if it goes and touches the net, you can still see on the screen how far it has gone, right?
Correct?
All that data is there, and you can gamify it like in range is doing it, making it so much fun with accurate data as well. So even if you're a serious golfer, you can use that technology to improve your game.
True.
Who's stopping you for that, right? So what's your take on this entire fun part of golf? Do you agree with me?
Yeah, I agree with you. I believe that, to be quite honest, with the coaching part of it and the data part of it, we're still at the beginning of. There's not a terrific program yet on any of the, how do you call it, producers of golf. I mean, we have TrackMan, we have several kinds of really good ball trackers,
Yeah,
and they are now integrating outside ball tracking with indoor ball tracking, and we have different ways of getting the data. We are maybe sometimes disagreeing on how good the data gathering is, but on the total front, everybody's able to do something with it, and it's pretty accurate to really accurate. But now they're integrating with how you can see yourself swing. They're integrating with how you can see yourself move on a coaching platform, or how do you call it, a weight platform, where you can see how much weight you put on left foot or right foot. How that
yeah,
is. We now have cameras that also see your biomechanics, so they see how you move. But it's the starting point. There's no perfect way on how to project it yet. There's not a perfect way on how to communicate this towards everybody. We're still learning in this. It's the starting point.
Yeah.
The same is for the gamification part of it. We have so many games on other type of platforms that are played across the world with Roblox, or type any or think of any good game that you can play. Uh,
It doesn't need to be. We are talking in general. We are
yeah, yeah, yeah.
not
But
only golf specific. There
yeah,
are so many
there's so
sports.
many good
Yeah.
that you can see, and now we're still in the beginning of how do we integrate this into the golf society,
Yeah.
or is it really a golf society? No, this is actually just a gamification part of the virtual golf part. Is just a new community that's gonna pick up clubs to use it to play games and get interested because hey, this is a game I can play quickly.
Yeah.
I don't have to go that far. I don't have to walk all the way outside. I mean, I love golf and I love to play golf and I love to be on the course, and but indoor and the gamification part of it is something totally different. It's not the same. But to get a lot of people interested in the sport, gamification is brilliant. Should be explored, and it will get a lot better. And if I
And
have
you
anything to do
and you
about it,
don't need to worry about the weather. You are not sleepy. You want to play at midnight. Who's stopping you,
nobody.
right?
You
So
turn it on and
yeah.
go.
So now I have seen a lot of simulators now. I have one in my home, and whenever I get time, I just pick up the club and hit the range.
Yeah.
Right? I don't need to go out and enjoy whatever I want to, whichever golf course I want to play. So I also keep on trying new technologies and all that. And the best part is, the best tech you have is this, your phone. With so many great applications now, you can record your swing, it analyzes it. You have all these facilities on your mobile phone which you can use to start with. You don't need to invest a lot of money in tech first, right?
No, that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
you can start with your mobile phone, you can start with whatever you have, go to the ranges, like with tech or without tech, even if you want to start. But I'm just saying that technology and the fun part, like for example the in range we played, if you go there even alone,
Yeah, you can still play against others.
others,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly, multiplayers, right? This is so much fun. In during that time when you're there on the range, you're competing with people who you don't know, but you have the leaderboard, you get to see there's a sense of competition there. You are interested, you're hooked on.
Yeah. And to be quite honest, you see, it's not just the youth that's clicking and adding, hey, I want to play the game. It's everybody.
Everybody.
As hey, is this really something I'm automatically a part of the leaderboard?
Yeah.
So you see, eventually also what I heard is that in range you can see during the day how many people came and who was playing how much, and
Yeah.
then it can show you, oh, but these are the guys that are a member of the club, and this man has already hit 700 balls today.
Yeah. And not only in that particular place, it's all around the world, right?
Yep.
Great.
And but that's the part where we get, this is the new part.
Yeah.
So we have data now, we have a lot of systems using it, we're getting more devices that can show you data, and indeed it's becoming affordable for everybody. The application that we use to either create a video of ourselves for swing analysis, or how can we get better and get tips, I think those applications, they're also increasing. There are more applications now that you can use.
Yeah.
But like everything with big data, the more data you have, it doesn't necessarily mean you get better. It's really a process you have to be guided in, and I reckon that there's a lot of information you can find out, or YouTube videos you can watch. It doesn't always necessarily mean that it will make you a better golfer or player or be better at it. But it's something that can help.
Yes, exactly.
You are indeed the one that can, if you don't want it, you don't have to look for it, but if you want some help. But there's a lot out there, and there's a lot still being developed. We want it to be more accurate, we want it to be better.
There is a saying, you should move with times. As we are progressing, the technology is being integrated. Now AI, right? It's rather than taking AI or technology, no offense to the traditional golf, without tech, that's the base. But technology is there to help you out, to make things easier for you. You don't have to do repetitive things, keep data on your with pen and paper and all those things which we used to do. Like today, we don't. What happened to the fax machines? What happened to so many things which we used to use when we were growing up? So does that mean that those things had relevance at that time, but now we have moved forward? The technology is improved. We are improving our lives with all that technology. The same way, we need to accept tech. We need to accept artificial intelligence. Use it for your own benefit and the benefit of the society. What's your take on AI? What's your take on the fast growing tech in golf?
Well, I reckon that, as I told you, I'm from data as well,
Yeah,
or IT technology. The most difficult thing about big data, that once you have all the data, you have to understand what it is and does, and how you have to categorize it, and how do you get a dashboard that's correct. Or now we have so much data, I can't even check if it's correct. There's so much, so it has to be. AI helps a lot. I mean, AI gives us all the. I got real excited about AI because I thought that my flaws will be. I will be helped by AI. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at that, but I can be helped.
yeah,
And I reckon that that's exactly how it's working now in the industry.
yeah.
It's facilitating certain stuff. If we look at the teaching and we say, hey, AI can help you out, it has a data collection and it can show you some tips or progress.
Is data the power, ultimate power?
Yeah, I think so. But as with data becomes more and more, eventually it'll be more accurate. If I look at my numbers on a golfer from 4 years ago and now, I'm, of course, a little bit older, so maybe I don't swing as fast anymore as I
Yeah,
used to.
yeah,
But my average off the tee, online as well as in life, is a little shorter. But that's not because I become a worse player. I think the monitors and the software and everything around it has become more precise, so it's more accurate. Um, if I look at it from that's the same evaluation, that's, or how do you call it? Yeah, evaluation that's going on at the moment. It's just becoming a lot better. So we have a lot more data, it can be more accurate, and it gives you the opportunity to now do something better. You don't have to wait that long before you get the results. You know them instantly.
yeah.
It can actually create trends for you and then say, hey, Arnoud, I think you're doing this wrong because I can see averaging you're now more to the right and now you're more short. So you have a turning problem.
Yeah,
You're not as flexible as you used to be.
yeah.
That's straight. I'm not as flexible as I used to be. That is the reason why this is happening. And that's currently where we are. We have all these devices. We have a lot more data. We don't have the big data yet on the new devices, so that will come. But we have a much more faster learning curve on it. So it will only help us more and more.
So, in simple terms, can you let us know what virtual golf is? What is a simulator? What is a launch monitor? Or if there are certain terms which you would like us to know, which would help people to understand the tech part of it in simple terms.
I reckon that if we look at indoor golf, an environment that is created for you to practice and play the game of golf, or use golf clubs to hit a ball. And then what will happen is there's a launch monitor available that will track your ball either via radar or data.
So, launch monitor is a device which tracks your swing.
Tracks the
I understand it, but I want to hear it from
Yeah,
you, right?
it
Yeah,
tracks the club, it
yeah.
tracks the ball, and indeed, as we have talked about before, it
Mm.
it can do that in that specific environment for a soccer ball, for a baseball,
Yeah.
for a disc, as long as you create the interpretation software for it and the
Yeah.
data. But it's a tracking system.
Yeah.
Then in an indoor environment, you always have a projection system. So you need a great computer, a very good virtual card, so it can be projected into the screen. And that's usually in the indoor center, it's the screen that you are hitting the ball against or throwing the.
So you hit the ball on the screen like you normally do,
Yep.
and the ball virtually goes inside into the golf course or a driving range,
Yeah.
wherever you are.
Depending on how good your system is,
Yeah.
it will be that fast that once it hits your projection screen, the ball of course will stop, but it will be projected into the virtual into your game, and you can see how your ball is flying onto the golf course. And we have, if we look at it from a range point of view, golf clubs with a driving range. So on the range, it's the same system in the sense that it will track your ball and it will display that. You can see it, of course, going onto the driving range, but you can also see it being projected on your screen that is close to you on what the ball is doing.
So the launch monitor can be used indoors and outdoors.
Yeah.
Same launch monitor or a different version of it can be used indoors in an enclosure with a projected screen, becomes a simulator. Correct?
Yep.
That's the simple way of putting it across.
Yep. And of course, we have certain devices that are capable of with one device you can use it on the range, and you can also use it
indoors and outdoors.
But it's not every device. So there's a small difference in.
So even if you are at home, you don't have a projector screen or a projector and the screen, you can still have a computer or a screen on your right, and you hit on the net. You can still play like you're playing a golf course virtually.
Yeah.
And you can use it for your swing analysis and data as well.
Yeah, correct. I saw that you actually have a MLM now, right?
Yes.
And so that launch monitor you set up.
Yeah.
You hit your ball into a net.
Yeah.
And on your phone or tablet or whatever you connect to the device with the software on it, it will project.
So we were talking about even if you don't have the screen and a projector, you can still use the tech and know the data.
Yep.
Hitting on
the launch monitor is just there for grabbing the data on what it's tracking.
Yeah.
And indeed, there are quite a few devices that just send it out via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth connection to a device, and if that's your phone or tablet or screen or computer, so you can display it on several different things.
We are going to TGL.
Yeah.
The next big thing with a big screen.
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
With an awesome screen. I mean, when I was looking at my own studio in the Netherlands in 21, and I heard that they were going to talk about something new, or there was a buzz about something new, I actually tried to reach out, and somehow they didn't get back to me. Then I saw the first screen of TGL, and I thought, that's why they didn't come back to me. They thought I wouldn't have 100 million to support the system. No, I mean, come on, this is America at its best. It's all out. Everything's huge. I mean, look at the environment we're driving. Everything we see, it's huge. So, I loved what they decided to do. It was unfortunate that it was delayed a little bit, but wow, look at what we're seeing. And what I really love also is that also already in the second year, they made adjustments. They're already looking at it from a different way. It's already evolving that quickly.
Yeah.
So, kudos to the system and how it works and how they're progressing. It's cool. really, really excited
You were also,
about what we're gonna see tonight.
yeah, great. It will be fantastic, I'm sure. We'll see Rory playing.
That's
So
also true. True, true.
I've watched
Hitting
him.
real grass into a simulator.
Yeah, I watched him in
Never
Abu
looked at that
Dhabi.
before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it will be nice to see. And you were talking about the simulator in St Andrews. What about that?
yeah. Tiger and I now again forget his name.
Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake. They know entertainment
Hmm.
and golf, and they have created.
Justin plays golf, right? So,
Yeah, he's very fanatic as well.
Mm.
But they create the environment, a high-end facility
Mm.
for fun entertainment
Mm.
with golf, and that at the home of golf
Yeah.
is brilliant.
Yeah.
And the fact that that concept is out there and is working, it's amazing. It's where we're going.
I feel that more such tech, especially the simulators, is going to help non-golfers and golfers and newcomers, beginners to come into the game.
Yeah, I think
But
so.
not only the golf part of it. Even if you have, now there are multi-sport simulators where you can play multiple sports. It doesn't need to be only specific to golf, right?
Correct.
Same
Correct.
screen, same projector, same computer, but different game, different sport.
Yep. Different
right?
sports.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that also is a very good thing for sports in general, right?
Absolutely.
So now pickleball is picking up big time. You can even play pickleball. You can play tennis. You can play rugby. I don't know, football, whatever. Most of it on the screen.
I haven't seen all those types of simulators. What they can do. It's amazing how quickly it's picking up.
Yes.
I think for what I have seen myself was from True Golf, and they started with, hey, we have a multi-application layered platform for it, and it was very simple, but it was different. And we're a few years further now, and now it is. It's a way more smarter system than I thought. So if you just, for instance, start to play baseball on it, the baseball is put on a stick and you have to hit it, but you can't hit it normally. You have to wait and time it well. Somebody's throwing the ball, you don't see it coming, but you see it coming on the virtual screen.
Yeah.
And then you have to hit it, and then you get somewhere.
Yeah.
And that's smart. I mean, it's about the engagement that you have with somebody.
No,
So,
like for example in cricket, you get the baller, you see the baller in the screen, and there is a small hole from where the ball comes. So the baller just throws the ball, and the ball comes out. The real ball comes out, and you have to play with the bat.
is that happening?
Yeah, there are systems like that. Yeah.
You're kidding?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, but that's specific to cricket. So
Yeah.
similarly, there could be other.
But the fact that that's been created and that's there,
Yeah.
same. We applied it for golf.
Yeah.
But of course, if you think about technology and you use it for cricket, do you have to have the ball coming towards you? No. But now we've evolved. Yes, we can do it. We
Yeah.
can create it.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
yes, we have to do it like that
Yeah.
because it will give you a much bigger experience. And if you hit that ball and you feel it when you hit,
Yeah.
and it goes well,
Brilliant.
so much better. I mean, I reckon that in golf, the first golf shot that I hit really well and it did what I wanted,
Yeah.
that was when I was hooked.
Mm.
Not because it's going everywhere.
Yeah.
But if that ball actually then does what you want it to do, that's when you get into it. And that's how we want
When
to get more people into the sport.
whenever I go to in range or range, wherever I've seen in the world, I've tried different shots just to understand how accurate the ball is being tracked. And most of it, I think every shot has been tracked properly. Even
Yeah.
if it's a low shot or a high shot or a shank or a hook, I can feel it. I can see the ball going, and I see it on the screen. It's like exactly the same. That's the power of tech.
True.
That's how technology is improvised, how well the technology is. So I am very interested to know about your association of virtual golf, indoor golf in Netherlands. What's the thought process behind? If you want to touch
Yeah,
about it.
of course I do. Yeah, well, it was a bit strange to start your own association
Hmm.
with Bolt, maybe. That wasn't necessarily why we wanted it, but uh, when I talked about supporting the community or the platform from a gaming perspective
Mm.
and the technology and software behind it, uh, most associations in the Netherlands are sport related, and they should be. I mean, sport and everything behind it and how you facilitate sport
Now, sport
is,
related means the high performance
yeah,
or
yeah, but
very athletic.
from zero to hero, everything.
Okay, okay.
But if you support the sport,
Mm.
it is such a different way of supporting a community or software
Mm.
business. And the gamification and gaming business is a software business.
Mm.
I mean, we do nowadays have, and this has not been there for a long time, but we have certain ways of supporting sports and the special schools or special institutions that do that. And now the virtual, the gamers are also athletes, and they also have a specific institute or school to go to, and it's supported. And to be quite honest, I have a friend. His son is going to the same institute that I was when I grew up. For me, it was tennis, a long time ago, but nowadays he does it for tennis.
Mm.
And he told me that one of his friends is also in the same institute, but he's a gamer. And in the beginning, I lied, but this is we're talking about sports, right? But how? And then he told me what this gamer did on a daily basis to become a professional. That was that was twice what I put into it to try to become a professional. So indeed, they are for a reason, and they should be. But um, it's amazing how that has changed nowadays.
It needs to be any sports you take it up. It has to be fun, right? We discussed about it.
Yeah, true.
You will pick it up because you enjoy playing. So I
Yep.
think with what I can understand with your association, you want to make sure that golf becomes fun, accessible, entertaining, where people can take it up as a first step and then take on, move on from here if they want to take it up
Yeah,
seriously. Am I
correct,
correct?
correct, correct.
So let's not get too hooked on to the data only, and
No,
it is not only specific to a high performing athlete. It is for everyone.
it's community. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think that the virtual golf community is
Mm.
that different from the golf community that that's why we created the association. We really want to support the virtual golf environment. And what we've seen in the last 20 years is that it was introduced, and a lot of people that entrepreneured in it uh, were, it was difficult to become successful. Partly, I think, because they were indeed looking at it from a professional coaching point of view. Usually, they were very enthusiastic golfers, but the community we want to reach are the gamers, the gaming community, and
Mm.
it's supposed to be a fun and quick way to get introduced in sport, and that is a different kind of support. That's why we started.
Great. Wonderful to know what you're doing. Since we are in America right now, let's talk about a bit about the PGA show, right? I want to hear it from you. How was your experience about the show? I think it was your first time,
Yeah, yeah.
and so
Well,
please.
I mean, I was uh, coming here for the first time in more than 20 years,
Mhm.
and first time in Orlando,
Mhm.
and I came a few days early
Yeah.
because they already told me that it's so huge. You need some time to adjust, which I needed anyway because of the long trip. And then after a few days, okay, we were all excited, and the PGA show starts. I was not ready for the. It was huge. It was awesome,
Yeah.
and I was told everybody's there. That's true.
Yeah.
Everything's there. Everybody's there from the greenkeeper industry towards the technology part and everything in between.
Yeah.
The traveling golf clubs, supporting clubs,
Yeah.
the hardware stuff,
Yeah. Equipment.
equipment stuff, everything, everybody, but also associations across the world, software distributors that support the environment from admin process wise, everything, and to see it in
Yeah. Golf is not just a sport.
no,
It's a business. It's an industry.
it's an industry, yeah,
And
everything in the
yeah,
industry. That's the best way to
exactly.
say it. Yeah,
And I think golf covers bit of every industry. I would say, if you look at it in totality, hospitality, right?
true.
Education, right? Sports is there by default, but then equipment, clothing, merchandise, right? Design, architecture,
Yeah.
and what else? Landscape,
Oh yeah, definitely,
right?
definitely, definitely.
And tournaments, events, entertainment. It covers every aspect of every, I would say, covers all sort of industries in one industry,
Yeah,
and they all contribute to the growth of the game.
perfectly said.
Yeah. So, apart from golf, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do? What are your future plans? Uh, and something which you want to talk about. We still have some time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well,
So,
I reckon that. Yeah, what would I like to do? What are my hobbies? I'm indeed a fanatic golfer myself, so
yeah.
my hobby is also playing golf. I like to travel, be with my family, and take them towards nice places. So that's something I will definitely be doing.
So you make sure that wherever you go on holiday, you at least play one round of golf.
Yeah, not always, but
Yeah.
since my son is also playing golf, and my wife is. So nowadays we do go somewhere where we then may pick up a golf club and have some fun. But to be quite honest, this year we went to Texel in the Netherlands, and we were that Texel has a great golf course. We were very close, but the only thing we played was just a small par three pitch and putt,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
Absolutely.
that was
So much fun.
brilliant. So it was quick, easy, fun. To be quite honest, there was a beautiful golf course looking at me all the time, but still, it was good enough. It was,
I am a big fan of par three leisure golf courses because I have designed many myself, and the best part is easy to build, less capital investment, less land required, less water consumption, low maintenance budgets, good for beginners, seniors,
yeah,
more fun, easy to play, doesn't take too much time, yet you have all the features of a golf course, right?
and everything is indeed exactly the same.
Yes. But that does not mean that the 18-hole championship golf courses are not required. They're definitely required. But this is one format of golf, right?
Yep, correct.
Like you were talking about taking out family time, taking out time for the family and friends and also all people around. But I feel now, the way I look at it, if you really want to spend time with family and play golf, get them into golf. Just imagine you play with your wife and kids together. What kind of bonding you would create on a golf course? You're going on a vacation. There won't be any complaints about you playing golf and they are getting bored in the hotel or whatever they're doing. So you all go as a family, 4 ball, 3 ball, or a 2 ball, to enjoy. Get them into golf, take them to the driving range, make them learn golf,
Yeah,
and then start playing with them. I think that's the best you can do as a family. Get
correct.
into get into golf together. What do you think?
Well, one of the sports you can play even if you're not the same strength.
Yes.
Tennis was way more difficult to play
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
You either do or don't, but if the one can play and the other one can't, it's
Yeah.
really difficult to have the same amount of fun
True.
on a tennis court.
Yeah.
Golf is one of the few sports that you can appreciate by doing it together, but from a different tee and
Yeah.
or
That's why we
on a
have the
different way.
handicap system, right?
That's
Yeah.
brilliant, and then you don't have to compete to the course, and you and a club and a ball is challenging enough for most. So, and that's exactly what you want to share, not the things you do by yourself that are going well. I mean, it's the experience you share, and that is the bonding thing. That's brilliant,
Absolutely.
and that's golf. That's why golf is, I reckon, as a sport in certain things differs a little bit. It can get that intimate experience with somebody that just held a club for the first time or has been playing golf just for a few weeks.
Yeah.
And we both come off with a smile. We did totally different scores.
Yeah.
But what are you talking about? We both had the same amount of enthusiasm about what we were doing.
Yeah.
And we can share that.
Another thing that you have less time. You play 9 holes instead of 18. But I say that you can also play forward tee, right? The red one, which is known as a ladies tee. I call it a beginner's tee or a fast paced tee. You don't have to play a par 5 600 yards, and tee it forward, play from it, enjoy, have fun. If you don't have time, then also you can finish 18 holes within 3.5 hours or less, right? So those are the things you have to innovate.
True.
And I'm a big fan of innovation in golf. I'm a big fan of introducing new stuff, introducing new formats of playing golf, making it more entertaining, fun, all that. So coming back to, we discussed about playing with the family, and
Yep.
all those things are a very very good thing. And these, now there are a lot of golf vacations which are happening. People fly to different countries to play golf together.
Yep.
And also, if they go to a place, they have 10 different golf courses, they like to play those golf courses around, right?
Yeah,
So
that also changes. Yeah, it's fun.
yeah.
But to be quite honest, I mean, one of the best things about being on a golf course is that the environment and everything around you is always set.
Yeah.
It's always good.
Yeah.
And the fun thing is that when the kids, they were that old yet, first came out, and we were in a house at the golf course, and they said, "Oh, but now I understand why you play golf, Papa." It was so hilarious.
Exactly.
What do you mean? But yeah, because everything is nice. Yeah, that's
You're
true.
in tune with nature. You're there with the trees around, the birds. Like we were playing on the golf course in Claremont National.
Yeah.
You saw
Yeah.
those big birds. It's so fascinating.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I thought they were just put up there, and then they
Like
looked at me. What? It's real? No. Yeah.
fantastic. So the golf communities we are designing, me and my partner John Hunt, what we are doing is creating golf communities around, where even if it's a par 3 course, 18-hole golf course, there's a lot of aspirational value of golf-centric development. People would now, after COVID, people love to be on a golf course, living on a golf course. It just changes the entire
Atmosphere.
Your lifestyle changes. So I see a future of more of such developments coming up, where even if you have a small piece of land, you can do a par 3 course and have the golf, the real estate around it, have driving ranges with technology like InRange or others which are there in the market. Promote golf. Even if you have a range and you have people living around it, it's so much fun. going to the office, come to the range before going to the office. You have holidays, come to the range, play the golf course on the screen while being on the range. You don't need more than 5-6 acres or even less sometimes, you know.
True.
So you have different way of making golf centric developments.
Well, I reckon that you more than most know the costs of building a golf course, maintaining a
Yeah,
golf course, that it's smart to have it combined with real estate and
yeah,
create community that comes towards the golf course, but is also a part of the golf
yeah,
course. Um, in the Netherlands, we one of the promotional side of the virtual environment is that it can be an add-on for the golf industry, and that's exactly what it looks like now. I think one of our friends at InRange also explained it like that. How do you look at the industry? Well, there are more add-ons now. There's innovation, and it's creating something new,
yeah,
not something totally new in the environment, but an extra.
yeah,
And this extra gives us the opportunity to introduce the game of golf, or for our virtues, also other sports could do the same thing. But it's an add on for the industry. In the Netherlands, if we want the golf courses to survive, all the club members that are maintaining the golf courses with their community, they need new people, they need new
yeah,
clients. And
yeah,
the younger generation now is not accustomed to going to the golf course. So we need this spin off to be well managed so we can actually keep the environment we love so much.
absolutely. I couldn't agree more to you with what you said. And we all have to contribute our way for the growth of the game, and we will keep on trying. Golf industry has its own challenges, right?
Definitely.
So, but we have to keep moving. We have to keep contributing. We have to keep giving back to the society, make a living, do great work, and keep driving.
True. To be quite honest, one of the most fun things I enjoyed about the PGA show is that you could see that there are a lot of people around in the industry that have been there for a long time, and they are there from a producer point of view or a club point of view, and but everybody's there. But there were also talks with Phil talking about the Indoor Golf Association.
Mm-hmm.
I actually went to the wrong appointment and was on the table with somebody from the Golf Course Association, and we talked about how important the golf environment is and how the
How interrelated we all are.
yeah, and how it works, and that he was enthusiastic about the technical part of it,
Yeah.
which I in European environments I don't always hear.
Yeah.
But he said, yeah, but we're learning. We have to get the family involved. We have to get the country club, or it's not just for one, it's for all.
Yeah.
We have to get that back, because that's how we keep it all alive. And I reckon that's very the enthusiasm and energy I'm going back home with eventually, because we found that the industry has a lot of challenges, but also a lot of opportunities where we can create and connect and create a new community and create that platform where they're gonna compete on, but also get together on or learn from. Still a long way to go.
Yes. Great. Thank you, Arnold. It was fantastic chatting with you. We are almost there. And I wish you all the best. I am looking forward to see a lot of Gust experience centers in Netherlands around the world. And I'm sure together we can make things contribute to the industry and to our lives and move forward from here. Thank you very much for coming on my podcast.
Thank you for the
Looking
opportunity.
forward to connect with you again and get some more insights as we grow together.
Definitely.
Thank
Definitely.
you. Thanks for today.
All right.